Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
Giving misogyny. Stinginess is a form of misogyny. I'm sorry. You don't want to give a woman money. That's bare weird. That's super weird. You want to siphon my energy, but you don't want to give me money knowing that a woman is always going to need money. And it's not even from a place of me being poor or needy or desperate. It's just the reality that, like, that money will bring ease to my life, but you'd rather hoard it. That's so weird. You don't want to pay it forward. Ugh. You don't want to redistribute your wealth. Weird. You don't think I'm deserving of reparations. That's strange.
You know, I don't understand some things, right? You know, we get on here and we don't know the context. We see a clip, and that's the thing. We see a clip of a video, so we have to either go and find the entire clip, which a lot of these videos is long as fuck. So who gonna take the time to skim through all of that, right? Or you build upon what you've been given. You know, with the context you've been given, you build upon that, right? So this lady in particular, I've done a video on her before, and she's some type of dominatrix or something like that. And the thing is, she already has this mindset of women are above men, right? So that's right off rip. I could already tell how she was acting. She doesn't see men as the prize per se. She sees men as, like, you know, second to women. She don't see everybody on equal, right? And I think she was shooting off all of these, you know, back when there was a monarchy or some type of shit like that. Like, you know how they do, right? That, what do they call it? That divine feminine type shit. Or maybe it's not even that. Maybe I'm miswording it. But she's one of those type women that take men as less than, to say the least. So why should a man have to give a woman money just because, right? This is what, like, if you take your time, and you've built up, crafted, saved, you know, put blood, sweat, and tears into a business, something to call your own, why should you just give it away so easily, right? Why should it just be given and handed off? Why would I redistribute my wealth, right? I mean, it's not a problem, and it's not even a problem with giving them money, or, you know, giving someone, helping someone out, giving them money in itself is not the issue. It's the intent behind it. So when I give you something, or I give you, you know, X amount of dollars, right, for said whatever, you know, you needed it for, a lot of the times it's not appreciated, right? And a lot of the times, ladies nowadays, right, with the rise of OnlyFans, with all of these men being cash pigs and shit, like all of these terms used for guys that are just paying for their lifestyles, when they get money so easily just for existing, they don't have a sense of financial discipline or financial literacy, and they tend to blow through all that shit on stupid shit. You'll have cases here and there where a woman will take the money and go and, you know, start a business that's going to sustain for a long period of time, and understands that the money that I'm making now, the money that's just coming like it is, just flowing like water from this particular thing, isn't going to be sustainable, or it's not going to be a long-term thing. It's going to be short-term, and I need to hoard this money, right? I'm going to hoard this money and I'm going to put into something. No, their money is their money and your money is her money. Yeah. So sometimes they'll have this mindset where, okay, if you're not giving me money, you're not worth my time. And that is a terrible mindset to have. And that is a terrible person to be around, because you'll get into the cycle where all it seems like they're doing is taking money from you, right? And she's talking about energy. Yeah, energy is reciprocating. You see what I'm saying? So just because a man is taking your energy, you don't mean you're not giving energy. You see what I'm saying? I don't get what she means by that. Like a lot of these things that women are offering, it's a mutually beneficial thing, as opposed to, oh, I'm just giving you money just because you're here. We go on the first date, I'm supposed to drop a bag on you, $300, $400, $500 just to get to know you. I think not. I think the fuck not. Let me slap you real quick. Oh shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense for me to go and do that when this money, I could do so much more with this. I could take this money and put it into, 401k or mutual fund, Roth IRA, S&P 500. I can take this money and make it work for me instead of fucking it off on you. Now, by all means, get it how you live. If you're a man and that's what you want to do, if you filthy rich, you just want to give your money with a woman. Like I said, cash cow, cash pig, whatever the fuck the terminology is. If you want to do that, okay, ladies, you need to go find those men. But for the overwhelming majority of men, you should not be doing this, right? You should not be doing this because it sets a bad standard. It sets a, if you coming off rip doing this, it just sets a bar in a relationship that's gonna be, hard to maintain, or at some point it's gonna be weird to maintain, because it's like, yo, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, this relationship's contingent on if I give you money or not, then I don't want it. You see what I'm saying? I have to give you money to be around you. So that's why I said a lot of these women to get into these OnlyFans type lifestyles, OnlyFans dominatrix, where men are seeking these women and want to pay them top dollar to do egregious things, unspeakable things, ungodly things, right? And then they have this mindset where, okay, wow, men are scum of the earth. Guess what? They must all be this way, when that is not the case. You're pretty much a target for these types of men. And then when you get on the real world, you're thinking every man gonna be like that. Every man gonna be like that. And it's like, I'm sorry, baby, you were sadly mistaken. No man should be doing this. I repeat, no one should be doing this. Like I said, unless, you were seeking this type of behavior, right? And even then, like, you're gonna need some deeper intervention, because that shit's not normal, bro. For real. But I don't know. But I do the one thing though. Make sure I dot your I's across your T's. It's your boy Alex. I'll catch y'all on the next one.